Friends, I'm doing a little bit of an oddball video tonight. I've got the Grote LPF-002, I think that's what this is called. It's a great guitar. That was the single coil sound, now the humbucker. So a video that I made last year about this guitar has apparently been getting some steam on YouTube, I guess because people are interested in maybe getting it as a Christmas present. It'd be a great Christmas present for somebody that's a player or even a young person. Anybody I think that really enjoys playing guitar and doesn't mind having a cheap guitar, I think they'd love this one. It sounds great, has a roller bridge, it's mahogany. It has a killer neck on it. I haven't played it in probably a month. No, maybe more like 6 or 8 weeks. It was pretty much in tune. I pulled it out of the gig bag I had it in. I've had people ask about measurements on it though, and it's weird to me that this would keep coming up about measurements. And I noticed there was a guy on Amazon. I guarantee it must be the guy that asked me to measure the nut one time for him. The width of the nut, and I remember sending it to him. I saw there's a comment. It's like if you go to Amazon and you look for this guitar, you'll see 5-star, 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 2 stars. And it's this guy saying that he reached out to an owner who gave him the size of the nut width, but that apparently he thought it was erroneous or something. And he said he gave it 2 stars. He said, I would recommend this guitar if the nut were wider. And so, yeah, I came out, I wanted to check it. I've also had people ask about, they want to know what the lower bout is. I don't know if they think this guitar is fat or something they're talking about from here to here, right? To answer the question, from here to here, all the way across, and that's me using this that has millimeters on it, was 364 millimeters from here to there. So if you're a person wondering how kind of fat it is, I mean, it's a Les Paul. It's an LP style guitar. To me, it feels very much like a Les Paul. It's just very lightweight. I think when I reviewed it before, it was like 5.5 pounds. It's a very comfortable guitar to play. It has a really nice neck for an economy guitar. Like I say, has some. To me, I just love the rollers on the bridge. That's important to me. This is kind of cool. It's one of the things that helps it stay in tune. The nut, which was, much criticized by that person, is I went and checked it. And so from outside to outside of the nut was 43 millimeters. It's 43 millimeters from there to there. Now, from where the string is cut, from where the E string is to the E string, the notches, or the grooves where the strings go through, from E to E is 43 millimeters. No, excuse me, it's 34 millimeters. 34 millimeters. So 43 wide. But where the cut to the cut is 34 millimeters. Now, so does that seem very narrow, or does that seem not wide enough to most people? I'm sure if you come from playing a classical guitar or something, I know how much wider the neck is and the nut area is there. But I got this little Harley Benton that I did a review of last week. I still have it. It's my friend's guitar. And so I said, well, how does that compare to something like this? I never hear anybody ever complaining about nut width unless it plays just like a Telecaster. Very good, another very good affordable guitar, by the way. And so this Harley Benton, from outside to outside on the nut, instead of 43 millimeters, it's 41. And then from where the notch is to where the notch is, where the cuts are, I do like this nut better on this one. But it's whatever the material is. This one's somewhat plasticky. This one's really nice. But again, from here to here, it was 34 millimeters, so exactly the same. And like I say, I guarantee this same person, if they had this guitar and played it, would not know, would not think that was wide or narrow. It's not narrow, and like I say, this thing just plays like a gem. That's the humbucker, neck humbucker, and I've demoed this guitar before. There's no need for me to keep running through it. my closing comments are that I think this is a great little guitar. For the price, you get a lot. You get a lot. These Chinese-made guitars are nice. And if you like that semi-hollow type thing, you'll dig this guitar. I mean, it's what it is. It's not, you know, it doesn't have super high appointments to it. It's a pretty thing that plays really nice and sounds pretty decent, I think. And yeah, I've had fun with it. Came from the factory, set up really well. Didn't have to do hardly anything to it. I have thought about a time or two just lowering the action just a hair more than what I did. I did bring it down a little bit. To me, honestly, it's got just about the right amount of relief. It might even be something I could resolve if I wanted to bring it a little lower just by screwing these down back here. But dang, the intonation's nice on it. And I do like I like to have my strings just maybe a millimeter higher than most people do, so I can play some slide. I don't do a lot of slide on my guitar channel, but or on my YouTube channel, but I do enjoy playing slide. And this is a guitar that I've had fun just doing some alternate tunings and things on and trying to play slide. So yeah, well worth it. The Grote, I think it's LPF-002. If I get that wrong, I'll put it on the screen. I think people would like it. No, I don't think the nut is exorbitantly narrow. And as far as the people ask that lower bout, it seems to be sort of in line with other hollow body guitars that I've got. Peace to all who watch. Subscribe to the channel if you like. It's a winner for a cheapo guitar. You'll dig it.